Before we begin, make sure you're alone. Close your eyes. Listen to the rain. Because every story has a heartbeat, and some refuse to stop. You're listening to Bloody Chapter. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that haunt the mind long after the sound fades. Tonight's story. Channel 13, where cartoons never die, they just change the channel. The storm painted the whole city like a watercolor gone wrong. Neon puddles, flashing billboards bleeding pink and green, lightning that looked too perfect, like it was drawn by hand. Inside WZRT Animation Network, night editor Evan Marsh sat alone in the color bay. The monitors glowed like candy, bubblegum reds, electric blues, a cartoon wonderland that hummed in every corner. He was supposed to fix saturation levels for an upcoming kids show, Happy Town Helpers, but the colors kept fighting him. The yellow character kept melting into green. The blue sky flickered red. And every time he paused the frame, the characters blinked. Not a normal blink. A slow, deliberate one. He reached for the next reel, unlabeled. Just a plain VHS with a scribbled 13 in marker. He frowned. No one used VHS anymore. He slid it into the player. Static exploded in color, like confetti made of television snow. It wasn't white static. It was rainbow static. Beautiful. Wrong. Shapes formed in the noise, circles with faces, smiling suns dripping neon paint. A cheerful voice giggled, "Hello, Evan. Welcome back to Channel 13. He froze. How do you? It's time for color correction. Let's fix that dull little face of yours. The screen flashed. He saw himself, cartooned. Big eyes, red nose, smile too wide. Then the feed glitched. His real reflection on the monitor smiled back. Only he wasn't smiling. He yanked the tape out. It laughed. Like 100 helium balloons deflating at once. The label had changed. Now it read, Episode 2, The Editor. When Evan came back to the studio the next night, the hallways were too bright. Not fluorescent bright, animated bright. The yellow walls looked like they'd been colored in with crayons. The exit signs pulsed pink instead of red. The elevator dinged, a cheerful cartoon ding, and when the doors opened, a jingle started playing. Musical note smile for the signal, Evan Marsh. The camera's rolling, don't be harsh. The world's in color, come and see, we're all tuned in to Channel 13. Musical note he stared at the ceiling speaker, jaw slack. The music echoed down the hall. The walls breathed to the rhythm. He sprinted into the control room. The monitors were alive. Everyone showed a different cartoon character, but too human. Smiles that tore. Eyes that blinked sideways. Hi, Evan. They said in chorus. He stumbled backward, tripping over a cable. The screens fused into one massive face, filling the wall. We fixed your episode, Evan. Ready to air. What episode? The one you're in, silly. The wall split open, the air peeled away, revealing a bright cartoon world. A candy-colored sky. Buildings with eyes. Clouds shaped like hands. And in the center of it all, a stage, with Evan's name in dripping bubble letters, the editor. You'll live in 5, Evan. Countdown. 4, 3, 2. He slapped the power switch. Nothing. You can't unplug color, Evan. You're part of the signal now. His skin began reflecting pink light. Cartoon outlines traced his face. He screamed. The walls bent like rubber. The audience clapped. He ran for the door, but the handle melted into a swirl of colors. Smile for the signal. The voices sang again. He couldn't help it. His lips pulled up. Too wide. Too bright. The monitors flickered one last time, and his reflection waved goodbye. Evan woke to the sound of looped birds. Perfect chirps every 3 seconds. The grass was glowing green. The sky shimmered like wet paint. His hands, outlined in thick black lines. His voice came out cartoonish, pitched up. No, 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 this isn't. Good morning, Evan. It was his boss, cartoon version, eyes static, mouth lagging behind his words. You're looking animated. Ha ha ha. Laugh track. Empty meadow. You're in channel 13, Evan. The happiest broadcast in town. The sky flashed. Musical note: don't frown, don't fight, don't run away. Channel 13's where you'll stay. A splash of red, a drop of blue. Let's paint the world inside of you. Musical note: the trees had faces. The clouds waved. Everything blinked in sync. You're on air. Above him, a giant broadcast tower stretched into the sky, pulsing color. It wasn't sound. It wasn't light. It was attention. The more he was watched, the brighter the world got. He could feel it feeding. He opened a door. Inside were rows of televisions, each showing versions of him. Smiling, waving, screaming. Turn it off. One shouted, turn it off. He stepped back and felt us watching. The world flickered. Colors skipped like broken film. The sound warped. Smile, smile, smile. Evan ran. Buildings melted like wax. He reached the set's edge, cardboard sky peeling away. Behind it, white space. The static came alive, a face forming and dissolving between frames. You belong to the broadcast now. If you exit the frame, you cease to exist. No, I'm real. Real is whatever's airing. The static wrapped around him, painting him in color. Redrawn. Rewritten. You're doing great, Evan. Now let's make it brighter. He grabbed a shard of backdrop, scraping it on the floor. It left a *real black mark. A tear in the scene. The static hissed. Unauthorized editing. He tore open the wall. Behind the colors, static. Behind the static, rain. Real rain. The world twisted, collapsing. The cartoon faces turned toward him. Don't ruin the show, Evan. The audience won't like that. He stabbed a camera. It popped into rainbow dust. Laughter glitched into screams. Then, silence. The world collapsed into white. A single logo appeared. Channel 13. We'll be right back. He woke in the control room. Rain outside. Skin normal. Monitors flickering. I did it. I got out. Then the monitors turned on, showing *him. Live. No cameras were on. Musical note: you smiled, you screamed, you played your part. Now Channel 13 owns your heart. Musical note: he smashed a screen. Color spilled from the cracks, moving, alive. His reflection smiled without him. Welcome back, Evan. You're live on a very special episode, featuring you. He ran. Hallways melted pastel pink. The doors burst open. The city glowed cartoon bright. Every TV in every window showed his face. People stopped, smiling. Their eyes filled with static. The signal was spreading. Rain turned to ink. His reflection in the puddle grinned. Evan Marsh. Live forever. On Channel 13. Colors rose, wrapping him. He screamed. Static came out. The last thing he saw, the Channel 13 logo. Broadcast continues after this short break. Before you turn off your screen, check your reflection. If it smiles before you do, you've already tuned in. You've been listening to Bloody Chapter. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that haunt the mind long after the sound fades.